What's going on, guys? Josh Denzel here for DAZN. I'm sat opposite Conor Benn. I feel like I blinked and suddenly we're back here. 5 months on from an epic, a war that really dragged you guys out of your father's shadow and into your own limelight. It wrote your own story. And I want to start by saying this is a new man. This is the new Conor Benn. This is the calm Conor Benn. And I know you for a while. I know that fuse is short, but what have you done? How have you managed this? Because I see you at the press conference, very calm, very relaxed.
A lot of meditation.
Yeah.
A lot of meditating, sitting down and reflecting.
Okay. Just looking back at.
Not looking back, not looking forward, living in the present.
Can you suppress that Benn DNA? Because you look at Chris.
I'm the new and improved Benn.
You V2.
I've sort
like
of,
a new Terminator.
I've sort of like taken the good, left the bad, and just mixed up my own little concoction.
But is there any bad in that? Because that's what makes you. That's what made the fight so good. What's made you so good is that electricity, that channeling that anger. Because you don't want to get rid of it. You want to channel it, right?
I wouldn't necessarily say it's anger. I would say it's calculated pressure. I would say it's calculated emotions. Yeah. I wouldn't say anger.
Okay.
Anymore.
I'm
not an angry man.
You feel like you've left all of that behind.
I left it.
That first fight, you've closed the door on that. That's a closed chapter. And from everything from there.
I left it all with Chris in the hospital. That's where I left it. Parked it up. That's it. No more. No mas. You're a new man, Conor.
Interesting. Now, listen. Before that first fight, 13 months out of the ring, you regaining a little bit of momentum in terms of your career. First fight back in the UK. After the fight, the plaudits and I guess the buzz you had from not just boxing fans, but from boxers themselves, from the British public. Is there any chance there's an element of complacency there where it's like, right, cool, I climbed to the top of the mountain?
Well, it ain't really the top of the mountain, is it? Because for me, top of the mountain is winning. That's top of the mountain. That ain't top of the mountain. I gave the public one hell of a fight, and I'm happy that I could deliver that sort of fight. In regards to the public or the boxing community, 1 minute they love you, 1 minute they hate you. 1 minute they love you, they hate you. They love me now, maybe they hate me. Do you know what I mean? It's a way of life. But what I won't be is everyone's cup of tea, and what I won't be is someone who refuses to be themselves in fear of not being liked. So you're always open then to being liked and being hated. It's a way of life, and everyone's cup of tea.
That first fight, obviously, you gave the fans exactly what they wanted, and you need a dance partner for that. Mm-hmm. You need somebody, whether it's yin and yang, you need two to tango.
Of course.
When you got in there, did you know immediately that this fight was going to go the way it was going to go?
No. I thought after the third round that it was curtains. I thought it was curtains.
There was a moment in that fight, in that third round, where your prediction nearly came true.
I thought he couldn't live with my ferocity, my spite, my tenacity, my aggression. I thought he couldn't live with any of that. Hunger, sharpness. But, I underestimated the man.
He went to the well. He's come out and said he needed somebody. He didn't believe that he needed someone to bring it out of him. He didn't believe that you would be the person to bring it out of him. But you did. Can he go to the well? Do you think he can go that deep? Can you dig that deep?
I'm a fighter. We're both fighters. We're both... Listen, ultimately, we both refuse to give up. A lot of people bow, a lot of people quit, a lot of people don't like the toughness or the having to display resilience and courage and big pair of balls. People don't want to display that, don't like taking themselves to that place. Unfortunately, me and Chris aren't wired right, and that's where we thrive and we love that place. If you was to look at our careers, it's probably the best performance from both to date. I can't say performance, but we brought it out of each other. It takes two to tango, so credit to Chris, because I don't think anybody else would have given me that sort of fight. But I don't think anybody would have gone under my skin enough for me to give him that sort of fight.
He seems to have a knack of winding you up, getting under your skin, and this is the new Conor Benn. This is a different, a calmer, I guess more mature Conor Benn. But this is the beginning of this process, and if history, you know, if we take from history what we've seen, it is likely that there will be antics and there will be certain things, and it gradually builds and builds and builds.
No. Because every time he says something and reminds me he's a I just jump back in my roles and I say, thank you, Chris. So every time he sort of does this thing that he does, I just sit there and I go, actually, do you know what? I like you.
I mean, to call you a gym rat would be outrageous. But you love the gym.
I am. Just say it for what it is.
You are a gym rat.
I am, yeah.
You are a gym rat. You never out of the gym.
Yeah.
You know, whether it's the technical spars, the hard sparring, whether it's the early morning road runs. You love the process.
Yeah.
How easy is it to implement the changes that you want to implement in order to win the fight?
It's just being in control of your emotions.
That's for you.
That's it. Just being in control of your emotions. That's all. It wasn't even the occasion. It wasn't even the night. You got to remember, it was 3 years of pain and agony and just controversy and yeah, it was.
Do you feel lighter?
Oh, way lighter. Oh, mate.
Not physically, mentally.
It's like a walk in the park on a summer's day, mate. What are you talking about?
You know what? It was a good video. YouTube, but I've been enjoying a little social media battle that you guys have been having.
Ain't no battle. It's
I
all love.
I watched it as a fan.
It's all love in the air. It's all love in the air.
You said that before the face-off.
You about believing it. It didn't turn into nothing.
It didn't turn into something.
Listen,
it could have been.
Listen, what you keep doing is, if there's a problem, I'll let you know there's a problem, and you'll know there's a problem. You won't have to question it. You won't have to go, yeah, maybe. You know, you'll see there's a problem. There ain't no problem right now. So let's not make this a problem.
Don't worry. I'm not getting on the wrong side of you, God. Don't worry. Is there any security in it? Listen, 5 months on. Sorry. What are you walking around at?
Right now, I'm currently about 156.
156. I mean, that is pretty much you. There's no big changes coming in terms of diet and
156, 155. I'm not 165. You just look at the size difference. Like when we're standing next to each other or on fight night even. You know, I don't even know what year's fight night. But for me, my next bout schedule at 147. I'm excited to get back down to 147.
That we feel more comfortable.
Just where I believe I'm at my most dangerous.
Not jumping into any tune-ups. Straight into the rematch. Who does that benefit?
You know, but tune-ups in general, I don't do tune-ups. It's my first fight back in 13 months at 160. I don't do no tune-ups. What do you think I need a tune-up for? What? For what? Like you tell me, what do you think I need a tune-up for?
I don't know, I'm just saying. Some fighters choose to do
that come across really aggressive.
Some fighters choose to
come across really aggressive.
I like the calm Conor. Yeah, you know what? I want to see the calm.
I didn't even mean it like that. I didn't even mean it like that, but it come across very aggressive. I wasn't talking at you directly, because I was talking to myself in my head. No, I wasn't talking at you directly. But at 160, I feel like I'm always good to go.
Yeah.
Me and Chris wanted to scrap now, I feel good. Like, come on, let's have it now. Do you know what I mean? But I'm not, like, what do I need? What do I need a tune-up for?
No, I don't believe you do.
That's my sort of mindset and mind frame is that I'll fight whenever. I was ready to fight tomorrow. We were scheduled to fight September 20th. Which
during the face-off, we spoke a little bit about that. The fight should have been tomorrow, as we're filming. Why, honestly, do you believe that he could not make?
Apparently, there was something medically that, whatever the reason was, it was locked in for Wembley, September 20th. So we would have been fighting at Wembley tomorrow. You know, but due to whatever reason, he was ready to annoy me. I couldn't care less. I was ready to move on to fight for a world title. I instructed my team to make a world title fight. Not too bothered. Do you know what I mean? It don't really make no difference to me. Don't get me wrong, I'm getting paid handsomely for this, but you know, I was ready to go on and achieve my world title goals. But yeah, he come back on his hands and he's crawling. Like Oliver Twist, asking for more. So please, sir.
I got to say, you're very funny.
Do you think?
I think you're very funny. I think you're both very entertaining, and I think this is why you make fantastic dance partners.
I think he's an idiot though. Not in a bad way. I just think he's an idiot. You know, like you can just look at someone and go, mate, you look like an idiot. And then he opens his mouth and, mate, right, you were an idiot. That's what I think of him.
I told you, I am an impartial judge.
See what you keep doing is
I'm
sitting
an
on the
impartial
fence.
judge.
You keep sitting on the fence.
And let me tell you,
that's your problem, Josh. You need to pick a side,
I have
brother.
to sit on the
you
fence.
need to pick a side, brother.
Contractually,
No. You need to pick a side, brother.
Therefore, I will be getting splinters in my bum cheek.
No, I don't know. No, I don't want to be hearing after this, but this and but that. You need to pick a side, brother.
Depends who wants to get me a ringside seat.
I'll get you sorted, no problem. So whose side are you on then?